Hi, my name is Samantha. I am the women's counselor at First Steps Recovery. My sobriety date is 11/3/23, so it's just over 2 years and some change. I think, when people come into recovery, their goal that's right in front of them is sobriety, right? Becomes all about collecting those chips, the 30, the 90, the 60-day chips, which is amazing, right? But anybody can get sober. It's staying sober that requires the work. And so the end goal of recovery is not sobriety. It's actually behavior modification. If we don't focus on doing the inner work through the steps and modifying the behaviors that got us there, including our actions, reactions, thought processes, we don't stay sober. And that's just a fact. There are so many. I would say that there's two. The first one is, when we have women come in and they're trapped in toxic relationships, we get used to that. I'm a victim of that myself. And so to have to tell a woman who, we love deeply, I think we love differently, right? So to have to tell a woman that they may have to cut off a toxic relationship and choose themselves is very difficult. And the other thing, is when we come into recovery and we're moms and we have children, we tend to maybe want to utilize that as a reason as to why we can't stay in recovery. But the fact of the matter is, our children need us here in recovery. They need us sober. Because if we're at home and we're under the influence of substances, we might physically be there, but we are not mentally there. And that can do just as much harm. So your past, it doesn't define you. There's nothing we can do to change our past, and we spend way too much time living in the past. We create messes. We are self-destructive, um, but that mess eventually becomes your message, right? The tests are all testimonies. So forgive yourself, learn from it, move on, stop thinking in the problem, and think in the solution instead, and you'll be okay.